Hi folks, and welcome to the first pedal demo of the year. Today I'm looking at the Jext Telez Buzz Tone Fuzz. This will be the third pedal I've reviewed from these guys. I've already done their white pedal and their black drone wasp fuzz prototype, which despite not being able to remember the name of it, they were both great, so I was excited to get my hands on this one. Supposedly the inspiration for the buzz tone was Syd Barrett's guitar tone on Pink Floyd's Pipe at the Gates of Dawn. Some people described it as a fuzz face meets tone blender type circuit. I think it features some pretty unique components in it, and I'm going to put a list to all of the vintage Jimi transistors that are actually in this thing in the description below. The layout is really simple. We just have depth, volume, and then a three-way switch. Volume is self-explanatory, depth, I see it's just bringing in the amount of fuzz, and the three different modes give you three different voicings and three different levels of gain. So they're labelled 6 volts, 3 volts and 9 volts. 3 volts has the lowest amount of gain, it has that kind of slightly saggy thing, but I really liked it. 9 is super massive over the top fuzz sounds, and then 6 kind of sits in the middle as you'd expect. What I'm going to do is isolate a few of my favourite sounds from the track at the beginning. I'm then going to play around with this a little bit in the room so you can hear the controls interacting with each other, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. Folks, welcome back. So I'm just going to walk through a few sounds really quick. So I'm using my Suhr Badger 30 set clean-ish. So on the bridge humbucker, just starting to crunch. If I split that, it's pretty clean. We're going to start with the depth and the volume at 12 o'clock in the 3 volt mode. I mainly want to show you the difference between the modes and also the kind of scope of the gain pot with it. So 3 volt mode, both controls at 12. Six volt mode. Nine volt. So to me, obviously there's a little bit more gain each time. The noise floor does raise a little bit each time. That wouldn't really be a problem if you're playing live or other musicians. It also affects the mid characteristics. So to me, the 6 volt mode feels most kind of muscular in the mids. It get a bit more low mids in the 9 volt mode. Probably better suited to kind of upper register stuff because it could get a bit woofy. 3 volt mode is kind of, I was using it a lot in the track for the kind of rhythmic stuff in single core mode on my PRS. Let's check out the gain control real quick. So I'm going to kick it up to between 3 and 4, and we're going to go back to 3 volt mode for the time being. So that was sustain forever. Let's go to 6 volt mode. and crazy 9-volt mode. So you can hear that gets pretty crazy when you start doing chords and stuff. Great for big sustainy lead things. And all of these sounds clean up really well, so even if I'm on a very high gain mode, like the 9-volt one with the gain kicked up, so its capabilities for cleaning up are pretty remarkable, really. Guys, that's it for the Jext Telez Buzz Tone. Let me know what you thought of it. I had a good time making it. I think it's a great fuzz. I think that it does that kind of Hendrixy rhythm thing really well when you back the depth control off, particularly on the 3-volt mode. There's a lot of really cool soaring fuzzy lead sounds in it as well. It gets close to being over the top in places, but doesn't go too far, and you can always dial it back. So even at its gainiest settings, if you roll your guitar's volume back, it will clean up entirely, which is really impressive. Cool box. Let me know what you thought of the demo. If you've got one of these, let me know what you think of it. I'd be interested to hear, and I will see you guys for another video real soon. Bye bye.